Good day, beautiful people. Today we are making some homemade unleavened butterscotch muffins, and these are the ingredients: 1 cup brown sugar, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup butter, 4 teaspoons vanilla extract, 3 eggs, pinch of salt, 1/4 cup water, and 1 cup butterscotch. Now, I do want to note that the original recipe that I found called for 4 eggs, but because I'm trying to watch our cholesterol, I just opted for 3 eggs and a little bit of water to soften the mixture a little bit. And also, you don't have to use as much sugar and you don't have to use as much butterscotch because the original recipe also called for a whole bag of butterscotch, which is 2 cups, but I only use a half bag because this already has brown sugar as well. That it's just too much sugar, too much sweet. So I cut it down and I just tweaked the recipe to my own liking, and it still turned out very well. To get started here, I'm going to go ahead and put my all-purpose flour in my bowl. It is 2 cups. Add in 3 eggs. The original recipe I found called for 2 cups of brown sugar, but I'm only adding 1 cup of brown sugar in my recipe. I'm also going to go ahead and add in my melted butter. Add in a bit of salt to balance out the sugar. 1 cup butterscotch. As I mentioned before, this bag is actually almost 2 cups, so I'm just going to eyeball it and measure out half a bag. I'm making these because it is Feast of Unleavened Bread and we are observing it, so we're not having anything with yeast or baking soda for 7 days. So this recipe actually came in handy. We ate it with breakfast today, and we're also going to eat a bit of it tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be the last day. So to warm it up, we just put some butter on them, and they taste really good. They're simple. It's an easy recipe. The only thing is it does have a bit of sugar between the brown sugar and the butterscotch. So like I said, you can tweak this to your liking and your taste buds. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in a little bit of vanilla extract, and I'm going to place these inside of the baking dish. As you can see, I already have the paper inside, but you don't have to use paper. I just use it because my pan is old and it makes for easier cleanup also. So this pan holds 6. It makes pretty large muffins, and this is the perfect amount of batter to make these 6 large muffins. So it works out really well. So I'm basically going to put about 2 spoonfuls into each cup, and that uses all of the batter and fills the cups perfectly. Note, this is a large spoon that I'm using. I'm going to bake these on 370 for about 35 minutes. Of course, this depends on your altitude, where you are, how your oven is as well, so you want to keep an eye on them. So after about 35 minutes at 370, my knife is coming out clean, so these muffins are done. These come out really clean because I did have the paper down, and these muffins are really, really dense. Here are the leftovers that we will have as snacks or the next morning with some coffee or tea.